This tragedy is related to Sderot because the father-in-law, he's the father-in-law of one of our boys that moved to Sderot, and I just spoke to one of the builders of the whole campus in Sderot. He had worked in Sderot, and he was well known here in Ashkelon. So it's first and foremost a personal tragedy. And right away we turn and we realize that this is a direct result of the whole attitude of the Israeli government towards freeing prisoners and towards terror and towards turning the other cheek and looking the other way, and trying to pacify wild beasts, and just not working. And we know that this is the beginning, and this is something that's not stopped with a real forceful hand, then it's going to become intolerable. And what Sderot has been going through for about 10 years, it's now beginning all through Ashkelon and Ashdod. Grad missiles are not Qassams. This is a whole different ball game. This is real deadly, and this is frightening. And this is something that they have whenever they feel like it, they could hold the entire South hostage and captive.
So now we're talking about a ceasefire. Is that maybe even more dangerous? I mean, the time to rearm?
A ceasefire seems to be something that the Israeli government avoided so many years, to treat the Hamas and the Jihad as equals, that they could decide when they start fire, when they cease fire. It's something that shouldn't be. We call for an end to the ceasefire, to return fire, and to basically break, now that Gilad Shalit isn't in Gaza, so there should be nothing stopping us from stopping. But this was an all-out attack on all of Israel, and this is something that if we don't right now, we're thinking of arranging a very big demonstration. It can't continue like this, and then the ceasefire is even more threatening, because that means that they won. That means that they were not at all defeated. That means that they're waiting for the next round, and they could start it at their terms when it's good for them. And whenever the heat gets whenever it becomes a little too difficult, then they could begin the whole thing again.